Back. Right. I've looked up and researched a little bit more information for you guys on the National Day. That's the new holiday, and I just wanted to go over that with you. I think there's some key details that are in here that I've noticed, and I just wanted to show those with you to show you how rare and unique this National Day is, and how they went way out of their way to grab a specific day for this holiday. And then when I get into this, there's one thing I want you guys to think about. If you were running Iraq, what would you put in place? What would you require for the rate change? What steps need to be implemented so that this is a long-term deal for Iraq, so it works out to be long-term. So it's not like it's not like it's just a small level of instability. So Iraq has a very large, high level of stability, so that when they do this, because you guys know how corrupt Iraq has actually been, so that by Iraq doing this, they have set the stage in the country, so this will last a long time. And then would you go out of your way to create some kind of like a memorable historical marker for this, for the country of Iraq? That's what I want you to think about, because it almost looks and shows that this national day that they're creating as of October 3rd, that there's a good chance that they're almost declaring it as a national historical marker for Iraq. Now, remember, I showed you guys an article from yesterday that stated that this new national October 3rd holiday is is being utilized to give Iraq, and the article said, international recognition as an independent state. Okay, so these moves suggest to us, again, it is opinion, but it suggests to us that Iraq is doing this to implement some kind of a historical marker. Okay, so let's look at these articles and let's show you how unique this is. Iraq to celebrate Independence Day as a national day after years of dispute. October 3rd, which marks Iraq's independence from Britain in 1932, will be celebrated as the country's national day. So here they're saying that October 3rd, prior to this year, going up through 2019, was actually Iraq's Independence Day from Britain in 1932. All right, let's look. There's Saddam Hussein. Let's look at the article. The Iraqi government proposed on Tuesday, and again, guys, this article is, I think, is from September 4th. Uh, the Iraqi government proposed on Tuesday to restore Iraqi National Day for the first time since the U.S. invasion of '03. Al Jazeera reported the country will now likely mark October 3rd as its national day in remembrance of the day it gained independence from Britain in 1932 and become the 57th member of the League of Nations, ending years of dispute. The cabinet designated October 3rd of every year as Iraq's national day to celebrate the mark of independence of Iraq and the end of the British mandate, Prime Minister Kademi's office said. Prior to the U.S. invasion of Iraq, the country celebrated July 17th as of 1968 as its national day. Okay, so formally, the National Day was actually celebrated on July 17th since 1968. As a result of it being in the time which the Ba'ath Party came to power following a bloodless coup, the Ba'ath Party, guys, that was Saddam Hussein's regime. The day was subsequently proposed to be observed on April 9th. Okay, so they talked about having it as of April 9th. In the past, it was July 17th, signifying the fall of Saddam Hussein's regime. Okay, objections to the decision left the country in disagreement for years over which would be chosen as the official national day. So notice how here they were considering doing it on April 9th. Ironically, the beginning of April is actually guys, that's the start of their fiscal year, ironically. But instead of doing it on April 9th, they chose for October 3rd, which is the middle. October starts the second half of their fiscal year. So just kind of some interesting history on that. Here's another article. Iraq's National Day is a necessary weapon in fighting divisions. Mustafa Kademi's move is part of his effort to unite Iraqis and make them feel pride in their heritage. It says for 17 years after the fall of the Saddam Hussein regime and the ensuing American-led occupation of the country of Iraq continues to suffer from the consequences of a state collapse, from dismantling the army and police forces to redesigning the Iraqi flag. Rushed decisions were taken in 2003 to erase the immediate past without much thought for the future. When Iraq's ancient past was under threat, as exemplified by the looting of the Iraqi National Museum and the use of sand from archaeological sites for American Army sandbags, once again, little thought was given to the wider impact of the country. Among the decisions that were made by the Coalition Provision Authority, the American led civilian authority running Iraq in the immediate aftermath of the invasion was the abolition of Iraq's National Day. For decades, National Day was July 17th since 1968, marking the coup that brought the Ba'ath Party to power. Before that, National Day was July 14th, marking the day that Abdul Karim Hussein's military coup led the killings of Iraq's royal family members in 1958 and the declaration of a republic. Even after the Ba'athist Party designated July 17th as the national day, July 14th remained a national holiday. Both dates are highly politicized and were hardly symbols of a national unity. In 2003, a number of political parties wanted to declare April 9th. The Saddam Hussein's regime fell as the national day, but that is equally contentious and was rejected by most Iraqis. However, the day is still a national holiday in Iraq's Kurdistan region. So, as you guys see, historically, October 3rd has never been a consideration, and now it is, and we are approaching September, the middle of their fiscal year, and as you guys have learned factually that I've shown you articles that have told you basically Iraq can only delete their zeros, meaning change their rate at the beginning of a new fiscal budget period, beginning or middle of the year. Middle of the year starts October 1st. So anyway, just something interesting. Again, I'm not giving you any rate change dates, just bringing factual information to your attention to give you, information to consider and recognize. So anyway, there you guys go. God bless you guys. Have a great day.